Hi, Fellowship Kids. It's Miss Nancy here with your midweek message. Today's midweek message comes from Galatians chapter 6, verse 2. It's the same verse that Pastor Mike used this week on Sunday. It says, we should carry each other's burdens and we will be doing the will of God. Well, that's a good thing to do. So I'm going to talk to you about that a little bit because I don't know about you, but sometimes when I read the Bible, it's a little hard for me to understand. So boys and girls, what that really means is that when we have a friend who is sad, we should lift them up. When we have somebody who has bad troubles, we should be there to help them out. So that's a big message, and I brought a friend with me today to help you understand what that means to you. My friend will be here in just a minute. Get ready. Hi, boys and girls. Builder Nancy here today. I'm here to help Miss Nancy teach you a lesson. Brought my tools with me, got my safety goggles on, got my hard hat on, and we're here to learn something. So, here's my hammer. A hammer is an extremely powerful tool. And now my husband and no other man that I know would think this was a real hammer because it's so small and it's purple. But you know what we learned last week? That it doesn't matter what size you are, it doesn't matter what color you are still important and you're just the same as anyone else. So my hammer can do the same work as Mr. Hamlin's tool can. So here's our story. Sometimes, boys and girls, there are people who are feeling down, they're feeling sad. And do you know what a hammer can do? A hammer, this part of a hammer, can lift up. That's what I want to talk to you about. Lifting people up when they're feeling down or sad. Sometimes, boys and girls, people we know feel bad because they've been teased, or they've been bullied, or they don't have any friends, they're lonely, somebody's been calling them names, they're left out of games, they might have even been hurt by somebody by being pushed down. They might have something wrong with their body. It's called a disability, and it happens sometimes. They can't do the same things that we can do. Or they might not be very athletic and they feel bad about that. Well, guess what? You have the power of God right here in your heart, in your mind. And that's what I want you to be using. It is so powerful. And if you're using your power to lift people up and carry people's burdens, boys and girls, you are doing exactly the will of God. That's what He wants you to do. When you have a chance and you have a friend or someone you see who has been teased, it would be a great idea for you to let them know just how wonderful they are. Lift them up. When you have a friend who's not athletic, maybe you could play something else with them. Maybe you could go for a bike ride. That doesn't take a whole lot, and most kids can do that. Maybe you could take them swimming. Those would be things that might build them up. You should be lifting people up, just like this hammer lifts up the nail. It takes a lot stronger person to lift someone up who has been knocked down. You have that power. You have it against bullying. You have it against being left out. Oh, sometimes it's hard, but you can do it. I know you can. Your words, your smile, your wave, those are all ways that you can lift someone up when they're feeling down. Boys and girls, I know that when someone is lonely, there's not much better than a phone call. Talk to them on the phone. It will make their day so much better. Never ever call names because that knocks people down. We are lifter-uppers and burden carriers. So boys and girls, use your tool of love for God to lift others up. Remember that always. Carry the burdens of others for God. Have a great week, boys and girls. See ya.